lot of things broke your heart but fixed your vision. In the hopes of reaching the moon, men fail to see the flowers that blossom at their feet. The more kind a person is, the less he notices the bad in people. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. The first duty of a man is to think for himself. Don't raise your voice, improve your argument. Look in the mirror, that's your competition. If you punish a child for what is bad and reward for what is good, then he will do good for the sea of profit. Your future needs you. Your past doesn't. Happiness is the only thing that doubles when you share it. May your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears. The more you like yourself, the less you'll need others. Take the risk or lose the chance. We build too many walls and not enough bridges. You can have results or excuses, not both. Never say maybe if you want to say no. It is not thoughts that need to be taught, but thinking. Betrayal never comes from your enemies. Where fear ends, the strength begins. What you allow is what will continue. The greatest of follies is to sacrifice health for any other kind of happiness. We are not rich by what we possess, but by what we can do without. If life wasn't hard, you would never grow. If you want to find happiness, find gratitude. Give a person everything that he desires, and at the same moment he will feel that this is not everything. Hurting them back will not heal your pain. The reading of all good books is like a conversation with the finest minds of past centuries. People who avoid failure also avoid success. The days that break you are the days that make you. Failure is not proof, it is information. To live is to suffer, to survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. Your past does not equal your future. Happiness is nothing more than good health and a bad memory. If you own something you cannot give away, then you don't own it, it owns you. The most harmful thing is wanting to avoid mistakes. He who cannot obey himself will be commanded. That is the nature of living creatures. If you don't value your time, neither will others. From the point of view of youth, life is an endless failure. From the point of view of old age, it is a very short past. Growth is often a painful process. Clocks show time and time shows people. Hardship often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. You may delay, but time will not. The busier we are, the more acutely we feel that we live, the more conscious we are of life. The days are long, but the years are short. If you love something so much, let it go. If it comes back, it was meant to be. If it doesn't, it never was. Prayers do not change the world, but prayers change people, and people change the world. It is in the treatment of trifles that a person shows what they are. A man of quality is ever threatened by a woman of equality. Remain focused, your time is coming. Opportunities don't happen, you create them. One day you will thank yourself for not giving up. Act as if it were impossible to fail. Don't set yourself on fire to keep others warm. Don't look back. You are not going that way. No price is too high to pay for the privilege of owning yourself. Confidence is built by facing what you fear. Wealth is like seawater. The more we drink, the thirstier we become, and the same is true of time. Who reflects too much will accomplish little. Even the nicest people have their limits. The biggest thing you need to accept is change. Don't expect to see a change if you don't make one. Be proud of how hard you are trying. Count your blessing, not your problems. If it keeps you happy, keep it quiet. You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. Be around people who feel your soul, not eat it. Whoever attaches a lot of value to the opinions of others pays them too much honor. The clever are not so much looking for loneliness as they avoid the fuss created by fools. A high degree of intellect tends to make a man unsocial. It's not about having time, it's about making time. A lack of boundaries invites a lack of respect. Work for it more than you talk about it. Putting off until tomorrow is your weakness. Don't count the days, make the days count. Be alone until you're valued. At 20, everyone has the face that gold gave them. At 40, the face that life gave them. And at 60, the face they earned. If you don't ask, you don't get it. You can only lose what you cling to. The first 40 years of life give us the text, the next 30 supply the commentary on it. An evil person cannot be happy for being alone with the villain. There are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Stand up and face your fears, or they will defeat you. Not everyone you trust will be trustworthy. Grind like nobody has your back. Trusting blindly often leads to betrayal. It doesn't matter if you're right sometimes. To be alone is the fate of all great minds. Sometimes it's a blessing to not get what you want. An apology without change is just a manipulation. When people talk, listen completely. Don't be thinking what you're going to say. Most people never listen. Never be so loyal that you betray yourself. An optimist is a person who sees a green light everywhere while a pessimist sees only the red stoplight. The truly wise person is colorblind. If they don't see the value of having you, don't try to convince them. Not every thought needs to be expressed. The secret to success is to offend the greatest number of people. Your problem isn't the problem. Your reaction is the problem. The good life is one inspired by love and guided by knowledge. The happy man is satisfied with his present situation no matter what it is. An intelligent person always hides three things about himself: weakness, his sources of wisdom, and his true aspirations. The best answer to anger is silence. A gem cannot be polished without friction, not a man perfected without trials. The fool's life is empty of gratitude and full of fear. If they gossip about you, it means that you are enough not only for yourself but also for others. Waste no more time arguing. What a good man should be one. You can also commit injustice by doing nothing. What makes you unique is what makes you attractive. Your best teacher is your last mistake. The most educated person is the simplest one. You become what you understand. Sometimes the biggest cage of your life is your mind. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. You are the product of what you do every day. Be the man you want your son to be. Comfort is the enemy of progress. Follow your heart, but take your brain with you. People start hating you when they cannot control you. Making everyone else happy is the best way to make yourself sad.